I just was thinking, is there anybody here? Could anybody have survived this?
That's a brick home, and that's just blown to bits up there.
An explosion levels a home in Lincoln this afternoon. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Isn't that something? 2 people were badly burned in that explosion.
It happened around 4:30, and it was so big that people from many blocks away felt it. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Cousins is live from the scene with more. Nicole?
Rod, Megan, the scene here on 77th and Old Cheney is still very active, although much quieter than what we saw just minutes after that explosion. You can see behind me we still have barricades that extend about a block away onto the house area. That's because crews are still working here to try to figure out exactly how this explosion happened, although they do believe it might be a natural gas explosion. And if that's the truth, then that's one of the more recent large natural gas explosions in Lincoln's history. A massive explosion rocks this South Lincoln neighborhood.
It just sounded like a huge bomb went off.
My first thought was a bomb.
I honestly thought a plane crashed.
This home north of 77th and Old Cheney reduced to rubble in an apparent natural gas explosion. The 2 victims inside severely burned, suffering life-threatening injuries, now fighting to stay alive.
Victims apparently were shot out of the home.
Jeff Hoham was one of the first on scene. I spoke to his neighbor who administered aid to the victims. He didn't want to appear on camera, but said their outlook is grim. Bystanders now holding on to hope.
Praying that they will be okay. That's the most important thing. Obviously, the scene is just unbelievable. These things just don't happen every day.
The blast was felt as far as a mile away. It not only leveled the home, but blew out the windows of others, rocking their foundation and spewing debris throughout the neighborhood.
Things were off the wall. There were other damage inside. It was really a huge explosion that went off.
Neighbors recounting the seconds it happened. First, the sound of a bomb, and then ammunition sounding. Hundreds of rounds firing off from the heat.
Just intense flames, something I've never felt before. I mean, the heat that hit me literally knocked me back.
Lincoln Fire and Rescue now saying there is no immediate danger to the neighborhood. Black Hills Energy, Lincoln Electric System, the State Fire Marshal, and Red Cross among the dozens of crews on scene to help monitor and find the source of the explosion. Thankful the casualties weren't higher.
Certainly other bystanders absolutely could have been seriously injured or killed. There's some very large debris that was thrown a very long distance.
Officials say upwards of 8 homes are unlivable Monday night. The Red Cross is locating those families who need it. And the Red Cross is still here administering any help that they can, whether it's taking people to shelter tonight or just bringing water to those fire crews who are still here monitoring this situation. Those 2 gentlemen that you heard of were 1 and 2 of just many people that came to rush to these 2 victims' aid, as well as the people that were monitoring traffic control down in 77th and Old Cheney during rush hour, and all the other people who were trying to help ease traffic as this situation unfolded. A great response by the entire community down here in this neighborhood. Reporting in Lincoln, Nicole Cousins, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
That drone video you showed, you almost can't believe what you're seeing. Nicole Cousins again reporting live on the scene for us.